Hello YouTube, my name is Billy and welcome back to my channel. I just want to make a quick video. I did not make a food vlog today just because it's been incredibly crazy around here. I was off work, but I decided to clean and reorganize the entire apartment, so by the time it was ready for me to cook dinner, my kitchen was a complete disaster. So I did make a really good video, or a really good dinner. I made a black bean stew, and that was really good and very appropriate for this cold weather. It was actually beautiful today, like in the 50s, and just a few hours ago the wind picked up and now it's like feeling like 27, and we have sleeting rain, and the roads tomorrow are going to be a disaster, but luckily I don't have to go to work tomorrow. But this will be day 5, the end of day 5 of my vegan journey, and so far it's going pretty well. The first night I made vegan chili. That was really good, and if you watch my other videos, I've had like, well, tonight would be 5 complete days of totally vegan style food, and so far so good. But I kind of predicted that it would be okay for me, and if you watch my first introductory video, like day 1 of deciding I was gonna go the vegan route, I said that you know I'm not a picky eater, and I think that has helped me a lot. I haven't really ran into any issues with food. You know, I make a list of what I want to eat, and then I change it to something I can eat, and that's pretty much it. So, in not being picky and knowing my way around food in the kitchen, so far so good. Have I noticed anything different? Yes. The calorie intake is a lot less. So, I'm finding that I'm having to take food like banana, granola, dried fruits and whatnot to work with me, because I'm getting the first day, well, when I'm working it's not really an issue because I do take things with me, because I kind of anticipated this. So I took stuff with me. That way I knew I wouldn't run into not being able to have something I can eat. Because people always bring food at work, but most of the time it would not be something I would be allowed to eat. So, so that's helped a lot. The only trouble I ran into today was I was not at work. I was actually home and had all of my food available, but I woke up at 6 a.m. and decided to start cleaning and reorganizing everything, and well, I did not eat. So by 2 or 3 o'clock, I was starving. I mean, like, I was ready to eat anything, but I didn't cheat. I grabbed some dried apricots and munched on those while I was finishing cleaning getting the kitchen back in order, long enough for me to cook. And the stew I made was really good. I may make a video tomorrow on how I made it, because it actually turned out really good. I just made it up. So that's one of the things I like the most about this vegan diet, because the options are kind of limitless. I know a lot of people are probably go in thinking, well, there's so much you can't eat, but I'm not picky, so there's a whole lot I can. And I'm always stocked up on stuff. Especially today, I went to the store this morning to make sure That way I would not have to get out tomorrow with the roads being bad and having to get the kids out, because I will have Jude and Ashley tomorrow. So I really don't want to drive, with them in the vehicle with the roads being bad. I mean, myself, I'm okay. I don't mind driving in it, but there's no, if it's not necessary, to have that risk, then I don't want to take it. Things that I've noticed. One, I've lost 3.4 pounds. When I started, I weighed 212.8, and I think, and before I left work yesterday, I was 209 I don't know. It was 209, so I've lost it was 3.4 pounds. Something else I've noticed is, when I eat, I get full, but I don't feel like heavy. Like when, you eat a big heavy meal with like a big piece of steak or a massive baked potato with the cheese and the sour cream and all the good stuff and something else. You feel full, but you also feel just heavy and you just want to fall asleep. I haven't had that. I feel full, but I just don't feel sluggish or weighed down like I need to take a nap because I just gorged on, whatever. And my fingernails and my toenails have started growing a lot faster. So, and I haven't changed anything. I haven't, so just lotion, because this cold weather dries me out really bad. My thumbs are cracked, but that's because I wash my hands all the time at work. Because I work in healthcare, I have to wash my hands all the time. So I haven't been at work today. I've been using lots of lotion. I can't tell that it does any difference. They hurt so bad. But another, I guess, a complaint is I have been really gassy, but I'm kind of gassy all the time, so I don't know if that's more than normal, or, excuse me. So, but, maybe it is a lot worse than it was, but, and I've been going to the bathroom quite regularly, which that's something new to me, because the majority of my life I wouldn't consider me being regular, like most people. I just, I've always had bowel issues, but I think this vegan thing is helping me because I've been quite regular and without any problems. Well, the first night I did, but that I'm not blaming that on the diet. I'm blaming that on the chili, because the chili was delicious, but it was extremely spicy. So, so I'm hoping to lose a total of 56.6 more pounds. My target weight is going to be 150. That's my goal. So, I don't believe that's unattainable, because I used to be a lot smaller than that not that long ago. So 150 would be good. That's 10 pounds under what the doctor says I should weigh, but it's 10 pounds more than I was when I met Dale. So give some wiggle room. So if I'm 150 and the doctor says I should be 160, well, I got 10 pounds to play with. So if I start getting close to that 160, I'll know, shut it back down, because once I lose this weight again, I refuse. I just absolutely refuse to gain it back. In the first video, I stated I was 212, and this is the biggest I've ever been in my whole life, and I hate it. Like, I absolutely hate it. So I don't want to be big. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to have problems with diabetes. I don't want to have problems with high blood pressure. I don't want any of that. because I see that all the time, every single day that I go to work, people having complications simply because they're just big and fat, I mean, all kinds of problems occur when you're just overweight, and I don't want any of that, even in my family, especially on my dad's side, people are huge, and I guess that's kind of always been a motivator for me to not be big, but earlier on in my life, I was so tiny. I mean, like, literally looked like I was starving to death, but I would eat all the time. I could not gain weight, and now I've gained weight, and I don't want it. It's not going to happen. So, that is that. Today is day 5. I'm doing really well. Tomorrow will be day 6, and I'm really excited. Let's see when I go back to work on Wednesday if I've lost any more weight, and I hope I have. I probably will have, because the calorie intake is so much less. But I don't allow to eat. I don't eat. I mean, if I get hungry, I do eat something. I'll eat a banana. I'll eat an orange. I'll eat some granola. Eat some nuts. But I don't allow myself very much. Like, I just eat enough to not be hungry, which is, it doesn't take much, especially with the granola. Half a cup of oatmeal or something like that, and it helps. I just take the urge off the hunger just so I'm not thinking about it, and keep going, and I still have my one good meal at night, which that's normal for me, because I'm not a big eater. I mean, I don't eat like 2 or 3 meals a day. Like, when I'm at work, because I do work in healthcare, and I work around some pretty icky stuff. I just don't have much of an appetite at work for obvious reasons. But I've had to learn to take stuff with me because, I'm so hungry, like, that's all I can think about. Like, I can feel my body wanting to just, my mind, my brain, everything shut off. I'm like, I'm hungry, I want to eat, but being at work has not been the issue. It's today being at home, with food around me, and I didn't eat any of it except my dinner, and I won't be doing that again tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to snack about twice, small amounts, throughout the day, so I don't run into the problem I had today. So I'm keeping a log on my phone. I can't show it to you because I'm talking to you on the phone, but so that way I can track my weight. And I've been weighing myself every single morning because I want that number to go down, maybe not every day, but at least every couple days. I don't want to lose it too fast. 2-3 pounds a week, that's good, because gradual weight loss is best, because then you keep it off. Too fast is not good. It can actually cause more problems, and I don't want that. Alright, so I want to wish everyone a good night, and if you're in North Texas and have to go to work in the morning, be careful and drive safe. So, alright, see y'all later.